All right, everybody, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at the wood yard now, and I had a nice little pile of cherry in here, and the guys have finally, the guys at the tree service have finally brought in a tractor and started pushing this wood around to make more room now, and I don't know why, but they plowed right through this nice premium cherry wood I had out here and just mushed some of it into the mud and spread it all around and everything, and I'm kind of surprised about that because they stopped in and talked to me when I was bucking up this wood and asked me what I wanted them to save for me. And they knew this was my wood, and they just came right here to this area, and it got a little bit messed up. So I'm gonna just try to salvage what I can out of here. It's not a huge deal. It was maybe a rick of cherry total, and I'm gonna probably be able to get about 3/4 of the good stuff. A few of those big pieces were down in the mud. I might still try to split them and stack them to where they'll get rained on for a few months and clean them up. So anyways, that happened. I don't know why that happened, but they came right here to my cherry and dug it in. So anyways, let's get splitting this cherry wood. Good morning. I'm going to just split some wood, try to clean up this mess, see what we're left with.
Okay, now here's some footage from when I was bucking up that wood, and if you count, there's about 12 or 15 decent-sized rounds, and I was able to salvage, I think, at least 12 of them, and a little bit of that limb wood, so not all was lost. It wasn't a huge loss, just a little inconvenience.
Alright, so just let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, you can see this is all cherry wood that got pushed around. I dug a couple pieces out of the mud that got run over here, these two pieces. You can see that one's got some mud on it. That might clean up okay if I get that split in a hurry and get it out in the sun and rain to dry. That one's a little muddy, but I had it all up here in a nice little pile, and they came right through here and just kind of smashed it up on me now. And again, I'm not really mad about it. I just don't understand why they did that, because there's so much other work to be done. I mean, look at all this wood that needs to be pushed all down through there. It's all over in there. All of that wood down there. All of these wood chips can go. That whole area over there. And they elected to come right down through here into my cherry that I was splitting. And do that. I mean, there's a pile of oak right here next to it. So I'm just a little confused on why they decided to do that after I talked to them and they said they were going to save me whatever wood I needed, and they knew I was working on this nice premium cherry wood. I don't know who did that. It may not have been somebody with the tree service, so I don't know what to say, but they did a nice job, I will say, of cleaning out my area down here. Let's just walk down here and look. It's still freaking messy out here from all the rain we've been getting. But there's the rest of my cherry there. See, they came when I was splitting this that day, and I told them that I wanted that wood. But they brought me some really nice oak here, which is getting late to be oak, but they did do a nice job of kind of cleaning out here for me so I can get into my wood pile and get to that wood and all that, so that's good. That was very nice. And they moved that big hunk of crap out of the way over here. So they're starting to clean it up in here a little bit. It's hard to see. I mean, they cleaned it up all over there and everything. I just got to try to salvage some of this cherry wood. So that's what we're doing today here. I don't mean to sound too agitated or whatever. I was just kind of shocked that they did that. There's all kinds of oak wood. It's just getting late in the year to make oak. So they got all this oak out here for me, and it's going on August, so that oak won't have very long to dry. But let me just throw a little bit of this cherry in here and try to save some of it and see what I can do. I mean, look, that's a piece of cherry right there. They hammered it with a bulldozer, and I pulled that piece out of the mud down there. You can see where it was stuck. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get some ear protection in and put my apron on. This is going to be a messy job. Get fired up and see what I can salvage out of this cherry wood. Y'all hang in there, we'll do a little splitting.
Listen to what I say, don't need anything. You got your problems, you're in a bind. Just fuck it all and leave it behind. When will you ever learn? When will you ever learn?
All right now, everybody, that was kind of the dirtiest of all the wood. You guys saw those few pieces. I just shaved the outside layer off that wood and got rid of the mud on it. It'll be just fine. It still smells like some wonderful cherry inside there. So I already showed you what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this splitting. I got a little pile here, and there's a piece down there. They're just kind of scattered around. They just threw them all over the place. So there's also quite a few rounds in this pile. Those are pretty good up off the ground over in here. They're underneath all this crap here. So I'm going to just go around, and one is up there. I don't know. They were throwing it all over on me. So I'm going to go around and just pick out all this cherry that I can save. I'll show you the truckload when I'm done and see what it looks like. It's going to be just fine. There's the wood that I got there now. And that'll dry out just fine, and the rain will come down, and it's still some really good burning wood. So not a big deal. I'll check in here shortly. All right now, everybody, I got that cherry wood rescued the best I could, and it's just about a rick. There's a little bit of room in the back here, but the last load that I got was way over a rick, almost a rick and a half. It was piled up all the way to the top of the lid. So I got a good 2 ricks of that wood. That's all I really care about. Now, most of it's pretty clean. By the time that dries, it's going to be just fine. Anything that had a lot of mud on it, like I said, I stripped off the bark. So, pretty nice load of some Catastrophe now, and I'm going to wrap this up here shortly. I'm going to go stack this wood. I don't have to go very far. The cherry pile is just right there. So I'm going to throw it on top of that wood right there, that cherry wood. And that wood will be ready to go by, the end of September or so. So no problem there. And you guys stop in next time. I'll tell you what, I'll show you what the pile looks like when I'm done, and just see if I can fit it all on those pallets, because it's getting pretty full. Oh, there's a beautiful little yellow finch there. I can't remember. I think that's the male of the species. I can't remember. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. But and maybe the female. Oh, see you later, little buddy. All right, that's always a sign of a good day. Oh, he came right back. Oh, there he goes again. He's using that little perch. He's flying back and forth. See if he comes back. I don't know if he's over there drinking some water. All right, anyways, so anyways, let me show you what this pile looks like when I'm done. There goes my little buddy over there. See if I can fit it on those pallets, is what I was saying, because it's pretty full already, and I got about a rick of wood to put on top of it. So I'll show you when we're done stacking. Okay, everybody, I got that cherry Catastrophe piled up here. I put these rounds that I didn't split up here so they get really bleached out in the sun. Get some rain on them, rinse them off a little bit. There's a little bit of dirt on that, but that's just fine. I mean, it's just firewood. That will clean off a little bit. So those are pretty small anyways, but I got a nice little stack here, and that's 4 pallets on the ground, 2 by 2. So I'm pretty sure there's over 2 ricks of wood right there, but certainly a nice 2 ricks of wood. I can sell that, like I said, later, late fall or in the winter, you know, around December or whatever. Who knows? I'll probably list it for sale, and some good premium cherry wood. So you guys check in with me next time. There's plenty more work to be done out here. We're going to pick up where we left off in the next video here. I'll see you guys later.